Hello there and welcome back to this beautiful series. My name is Yoon Gray, and I had to end the last episode pretty abruptly because I ran out of hard drive space, and that's starting to seem like a pretty often occurrence. Probably need to fix something about that. But today, I want to get the rough template for a quarter, this quarter, of the inner maze section. And to do that, I want to lay some grid lines. So I want to find the exact center from here to over there. Alright, to start out with, I want to find the center of this quarter. So I'm going to go out here and figure out what this coordinate is. So it is 193. So 193, and I think this was 78, I believe. Yeah, 193 and 78. So 193 minus 78 is 115 divided by 257 plus 78. So we need to go to 135. 135 should be the center. 135 right here. Let's zoom out and make sure that looks correct. Yeah, that's correct. Alright. And I think what I might do is I might kind of crop the picture I have to just show the quarter that I'm going off of from the picture, and I might just stick it in the video somewhere in one of the corners maybe. Okay, so got that one. And what I'm going to do now is I think I want the corridors. I'm just checking, seeing how this feels. Yeah, I think I want the corridors 4 blocks. Yep. 4 blocks definitely. Okay. So how many was this? So 78. I've already completely forgotten. 78 to 135. Oh, good lord. It was like 51. 135. 78. It's 57. So 19 blocks would be a third of that. I'm going to count that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yep, it was 19. 19 of them got me. There's 19 between there and there and there. So that was perfect. And so that kind of helps me determine what the distance is for my template. Okay, and I want to find the halfway mark between this one and that one. So there's the center right there. And now I think I can start. I'm going to knock this down. Right now I just want to get a 1 block high rough outline kind of. So I think this one is going to go to about here. No, I want it to go here because there's going to be 4 blocks in between each one, so this will work, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So that'll be that wall. 2, 3, 4. Yep, I think this is perfect. So I'm going to put that as the center right there. This one's going to go this way. 5, I think. Nope, needs to go more than 5. 4 more. Yeah, that looks good for now. And once I get this center, I'm going to go from here all the way out to there. And then it'll be much easier to branch off of this because the scale will be on. I'll have a standard to go off of. So this is currently where I'm at. As you can see, I went a little far on that one, but I knew that some of these would extend all the way to the end. And what I did was I started from here, from the gate or from the door, and I went to the wall, to the inner part of this wall. And I did this the center area first, just so I could get the scale right. And I had to do a lot of changing. I had to move certain rows back, or I had to move certain ones forward. And yeah, I got the scale correct for the center, and then I was able to go off of there. And as you can see, some of the walls are much thinner than others. Some are like 3 blocks, and some are 4 or 5. And I'm not too worried about the thickness of the walls, because when you're going through the maze, you're not going to be able to see. I mean, in a couple spots maybe, because I know in the movie you actually climb on top of one of the walls, but for the most part, the thickness of the walls doesn't matter. It's the corridors and the hallways that matter, and those are going to be either 4 or 5. And I think there are a couple spots where they're actually 3, because they look a little closer. But this is what I'm going to base this off of, and I'm going to go from there. And I'm not going to build this part on camera because I think that would be pointless. But I'm definitely going to film like actually building up with the wall. Probably not in the first person, but probably from another perspective. A third person perspective, and it'll probably be in this episode. So I'm going to get the template built around the entire area. It's going to take me a while, but I'm going to get the template built, and then I'm going to build up with it, and I'll let you guys know how that's going once I get that done. All right, I got the entire maze finished. And whoa, okay, mic change. Yep, I got the whole thing finished. I'll fly around it just to show it. It took a little bit of building, or a little bit of building. It took a little bit of time. It took about I don't know, 11 to 13 hours to build the whole thing, I'll say, which I expect going up with it will probably take similar. I'm actually really, really, really happy with this because it is exactly the same as the template. It's not on the exact scale because I definitely had to squeeze a few things in, but the maze, for the most part, except for like right over there at that opening, is exactly the same as the template. And also another thing I did is I created 2 more rings because I went back and looked, and part of the maze actually kind of extends through the layers of the first 2 rings. So I created another ring outside the first one and another one outside that one. And I did create on 1 block, but I believe that'll be fine once the rest of it is up. But I don't think if you play the map, I don't think you'll ever have the chance to like get up on top of the walls. I know in a few spots you will, but they'll be lower. But I'm definitely not. At first, I'm gonna make all of the
all of it the same height. I'm going to make it the same height as these walls, which are 40. And then I might bring that down a few. But I'm going to make these 40, and then I'm going to go back and kind of make different ones different levels, and kind of base them off of the pictures I have for reference. So I might. Well, I actually plan on showing me building this up. I don't really have very much hard drive space. And I'm thinking it's probably going to take more than 6 hours, which is going to be a lot of hard drive space. So I may not show all of it going up, but I'm definitely going to show some of it going up. So I'll show that now.